to understand what the current trend is. No? At dito nakakatulong yung indicator. No? So, yeah. So uptrend. No? So ideally, if it's an uptrend, we look for buy signals. If the market is currently in a downtrend, we look for sell signals. No? If it's going sideways, we don't do anything kasi hindi natin alam kung anong gagawin natin dyan. Ayan. So here's an example of an uptrend. Kita nyo? Pag ang market kasi hindi naman diretso umakyat eh. Moves up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So it creates a series of peaks and troughs. No? Pag uptrend, what you need to see are successive higher troughs and higher peaks. So peak, trough, di ba? Peak 2, trough 2. Pag nagkaroon pa na ulit ng higher trough, no, followed by higher peak, that's the start of your uptrend. And from there, we look for opportunities to buy. On the other side of things, the market is coming down, no? Trough 1, peak 1, trough 2, peak 2. If you have a lower trough after that, that would be the start of your downtrend, and we look for opportunities to sell pag ganyan yung trend natin, as mentioned earlier. Okay. Now, if it's going sideways, masakit sa ulo yan. Hindi natin alam kung saan papunta. Yes, you can trade that, no? A lot of people ask, pwede ko ba i-trade ang ranging market? Pwede ho. Pero, mahirap. So, for starters, huwag muna natin pahirapan yung sarili natin. Trade with the trend muna. No? Saka na, kapag stable na kayo dyan, maybe you can expand to another way of trading. No? Yan. So, as mentioned earlier, we only look for opportunities to buy pag uptrend, sell pag downtrend, pag ranging, relax ka na lang. No? Kasi baka mamaya, mapilit mo pa yung trade mo, talo pa tayo. Ayan. So, yan. The saying goes, the trend is your friend. No? Never go against the trend. No? It's an old saying, but still applies until today. No? So, ito yan. Okay. So, what you have here, no, is your Avramis River, as showed you earlier. Ang strength niya is that it visually shows you kung ano yung current trend. Isang tingin mo lang, alam mo na kung saan yung trend. At isang tingin mo lang, alam mo na kung saan ka bibili. Yun yung importante. Eh, alam mo din kung saan ka magkakat ng loss. Yun yung nagagawa niya talaga. No? So, it's a good trend following system. Okay. So, ang ano niya, no? Ito yung mga, kumbaga, important things to take note of with the indicator. No? So, it's based on various moving averages. That's why it's a trend following indicator. And at the same time, meron yan mga volatility filters. Kasi minsan yun yung mahirap sa market eh. Kapag puro moving average na yung gamit mo, hindi mo natatansya yung volatility market. Minsan pipitik pataas, pipitik pababa. So, it's kind of hard to identify if it's trending or not. So, doon nakakatulong si indicator. So, yeah. Ito yung na-mention ko kanina. You have your blue river, your brown river, your gold river, as well as your white river. The white river is the difference between, or rather the space between the blue river and the gold river. No? Kapag may gap sila, that's your white river. Okay. So, wait tayo. Yan. So, ito yung, take note of this, no? Para malaman natin sa isang tingin, kung uptrend, downtrend, or ranging ang market, kung uptrend ang market, the price is above the blue river. So, yung price nasa taas, yung blue river nasa ilalim ng price, at yung gold river nasa ilalim ng blue river. Okay? Price, blue river, gold river. If you see that, uptrend ang market. Kapag naman po ang price nasa ilalim, then you have your blue river, at sa taas yung gold river, downtrend ng market. Okay? O di ba, medyo sumimple, no? Ngayon, kung ranging siya, ang nangyayari, naghahalo yung blue river at yung gold river. Or to simplify, no, kung hindi siya uptrend or downtrend, automatic ranging yan. Okay? Neutral yung market. Yan yung kagandahan ng river na indicator. Kasi isang tingin mo lang, gets mo kagad, ay, uptrend yung market. Okay. Ito, downtrend yung market. No? Tapos you get to filter yung ranging market. Kasi yun yung mahirap na part eh, kung i-identify mo kung ranging siya. No? Yan, malinaw na malinaw. So again, naghahalo ang blue at gold river. And then, syempre, your slope is kind of flat. Okay. So this is what an uptrend looks like. Oh, di ba? Simple. What you have, price is above, blue river is in the middle, and gold river is below. A downtrend looks like this one. Price is below, Blue River in the middle, Gold River is above. Okay. Ngayon, kung titignan natin, saan madalas nagbabounce yung price? Okay, yeah, a little bit of brown. Pero saan siya madalas bumabalik? Sa blue. Di ba? If you look at an uptrend, tignan niyo din yung uptrend natin. Saan siya bumabalik? Sa blue. Kung uptrend ng market, saan tayo bibili? Sa blue. So take note of the Blue River. Kasi yan yung area kung saan natin gusto bumili or magbenta. Kung uptrend ng market, we wait for the market to come back to the Blue River before you actually look for an opportunity to buy. Again, look for an opportunity to buy, hindi instant buy kagad. Mamaya, bibigay pa tayo ng trade filters. If the market is trending downwards, hintayin mo yung market bumalik doon sa Blue River, diyan ka maghanap ng opportunity to sell. Okay? Again, opportunity to sell, hindi automatic sell kagad. Right? So, nakikita nyo na? So, combine natin yung natutunan natin kanina. Fundamental. Oh, this week, mahina si Euro-USD. Tapos sabihin natin yung chart, ganyan. Oh, uy, downtrend ka. No? Hanap ka na opportunity to sell doon sa Blue River. Kapag nakasulat na sell yung Euro-USD natin sa fundamental, pero uptrend naman siya sa market, relax ka muna. Baka hindi maganda i-trade yun ngayon. So, kita nyo? You're kind of combining both analysis already. Siyempre, pihikan yan. You won't have a lot of trade opportunities. But at the same time, you still have better trades. No? Quality naman tayo over quantity. Clear so far? Okay? Just simple, no? Yan. Kapag ranging market, ito ang itsura niyan. So, para din sa mga gumagamit ng moving average, di ba minsan ang hirap i-filter kung nag-uptrend or downtrend yung market? Yan yung magandang nagagawa niyan. Automatic, naghahalo yung dalawang river, ay ranging ngayon yan. Walang trend. Relax muna. Okay? Alright. So let's move forward. No? Sorry, forgot to mention, there will be times that the market is trending but very weakly. Mahina. Weak trend. And with that, you'll find something like this. Naghahalo yung rivers but the market is slowly moving down or up. So, pag ganyan, weak yung trend, medyo wag muna nating sabayan. We want a strong uptrend or a downtrend. No? Okay. So, paano natin malalaman yung signal? Sir, minamention kayo weak trend, minamention kayo strong trend. How do I know if the market is trending very strongly and how do I enter it properly? Ngayon, ito yung pinaka-importante dun sa river. Yung white river. The white river, again, is the gap between the blue and the gold river. Para mapicture nyo. Okay. So, the confirming signal towards the start of a new trend or an ongoing trend is whenever your white river appears. Kapag nagkaroon ng gap yung blue river at yung gold river, pag nagkaroon sila ng konting space, that could be the start of a strong trend. Okay? Alright. So, ang itsura nun, wait lang, bago tayo pumunta sa crossovers. Let's take a look at the charts. Okay, anong gusto nyong chart na i-analyze ngayon? Gold dito, nasa gold na tayo. H1 to. Palitan natin. Tingnan natin natin H4 kung may opportunity. No? So ito, medyo bigyan mo ng konting oras siya mag-load. No? Lalo yung laptop ko, overloaded na doon. Tayo nyo lang ha. Alright, here you go. Okay. Yan. Pwede. So, with this one, i-ano ko muna yung previous yung dating galaw. Yan, okay. So, baba tayo sa H1 para mas makita natin. So kung makita yung ano eh, yung pag-akyat niya noong December. Tingnan natin kung maabutan natin yan. Yan. So nakita niyo yung, di ba ito yung movement nung ano eh, nung malakas na palo nung December sa gold eh. So with this one, natin zoom in. Okay. Alright. So ito po, makikita natin na at this point in time, halo pa yung dalawang rivers natin. Okay? So pag halo yung dalawang rivers, ano siya, ranging pa, di ba? After that, at this point in time, nagkaroon po ng gap yung Gold River natin at saka yung Blue River. Nung nagkaroon po ng gap, ang sinasabi po niyan is that, medyo nandito yung gap eh. Nandito banda. Okay. Gap was found around here. Ay. Hindi niya ako alam. Okay. Mga dito banda yung gap. Alright, so mga dyan banda nagkaroon ng gap. And then, nung time na yun, the price was actually somewhere around here. No? So nasa taas pa. Ang sinasabi niyan is that it could be the start of a new trend. And the market is currently overextended. Yun ang sinasabi kapag nagkakaroon ng gap. So whenever there's a white river, what it tells you is that there's an overextension of the market and it could retrace a little bit before it continues the trend. Okay, so let me repeat that. Pag nagkaroon ng gap, it's telling you there's an overextension in the market. There could be a little bit of retrace before the market continues its trend. So doon po, no, doon yung makikita yung White River. No? Now, after that, we kindly wait for the market to come back down to the Blue River. Kasi di ba, na-identify natin kanina saan ba bumabalik-balik yung price. So we wait for the market to come back to the Blue River, and that is where we look for entries. So makikita nyo, nag-touch nga naman siya dito sa ating Blue River, and then after that, medyo nang-iwan na yung market. No? Lumipad na siya. So this was a pretty good move. No? Medyo malaki yan. From here, all the way up there. No? Medyo malaki yan. And then, tingnan nyo kung saan pa yung entries. See that? First entry, second entry, third entry, di ba? Kung namintis mo yung una, okay lang. Meron pa naman. Market goes up, hits that again. Market goes up. So try natin i-forward yung ano natin. Ayun. So kita na. Alright. From there, so you were able to get a couple of good trades from there. Pagdating dito, nagkaroon ng arrow ang pinapakita sa inyo that medyo nagkakaroon na ng bearish signal ng konti. Nagkakaroon ng mga arrow tsaka susulatan ka naman yan. So sinasabi sa'yo na, hindi na tayo masyadong sigurado sa market ngayon. No? So it's up to you. Do you want to close or not? No? Saan ba natin dapat nilalagay stop loss natin? Your stop loss should be below the Gold River. Sa ilalim niya, to be safe. Pwedeng sa ilalim ng Blue River, pero baka mapitik ka. Ang mas safe na dito sa ilalim ng Gold River. Okay? From there, medyo umakyat pa nga yung market. Namitik ng konti, umakyat pa. But after that, kita niya, medyo tumagos na yung price doon sa Blue River. And then lumagpas na rin siya sa Gold River. And that tells you that the market is no longer in an uptrend. Kasi ang requirement natin ng uptrend, price is above, Blue River in the middle, Gold River sa baba. Sir? Meron yan, pero dapat nasa current price. Binabacktrack mo lang kasi. Pero pag nasa current market, lalabas yan. Yung Brown River, ano ba yun? Yung Brown River is just a volatility filter. Kasi minsan masyadong malikot yung market eh. So, huwag nyo, kumbaga parang kino-cover niya ng konti yung Blue River. So yung Brown River part, hindi siya considered as part of the Blue River. Parang kino-cover niya para hindi ka madali ng volatility. Kumakapal yun kapag volatile yung market, tuminipis kapag hindi. Sir? Oh, that's one of the confirmations. Kumbaga dati kasi, yung unang version yan, walang ganyan, walang arrow, at saka wala yung parang nakikita yung dashboard sa gilid. Walang ganyan. Dati mano-mano lang, paper lang talaga yung titignan mo. So ngayon, we updated it and it's much better now. Okay. So ayan o, bearish river na siya. Okay. From there, sinasabi sa'yo na, pababa na yung market, no? So let's see. No? Hindi naman tayo laging tama. So hanap ka na ng opportunity to sell there. Okay. Tayo natin ha. Ayan. So from there, you have a little bit of an opportunity to sell here, pero ang nangyari, tumagos lang ulit siya paakyat. So we have a bad trade there. That's okay. It's part of trading. No? Lumagpas siya ng gold river, cut mo na. No? Minsan nga, pag lumabas ng blue river, pwede mo na i-cut eh. Ikaw bahala, which risk you want to set. Okay? So pagdating dyan, this is a ranging market. We don't know where it's gonna go. Okay? Nagkaroon ka na naman ng opportunity to sell doon, pero stop loss, no? That's okay. No? So we already have 3 good trades and 2 bad trades. Okay lang yan. It's not bad. Pero again, make sure you augment this with your fundamental analysis. No? Para hindi ka kuha ng trade basta-basta. No? Ayan. So ngayon, medyo nakita nyo, nag-trend weekly. No? Mahinang trend, no? It's ranging a little bit. And then from there, ayan, medyo nagsimula na ulit pa yan. Ayun, that's a good question. Mamaya, no, iyan natin. Alright, so currently, this is gold right now. No? So if we analyze gold on the H1 chart, ano siya? Is it an uptrend, downtrend, or ranging? Ranging, tama. Bakit? Kasi magkahalo pa yung dalawang ano. So ngayon, wala pa tayong position. Relax muna tayo. Alright, so I have a great question here. Ang tanong ni sir, anong time frame siya okay na applicable? No? My advice is, try it on higher time frames like the D1 charts or the H4 charts. Nag-H1 lang tayo para marami akong ipakita ng mga examples. No? Now, I would recommend higher time frames because mas stable yung trade sa yung trend sa higher time frames. Since it's a trend following indicator, we'd like our trends to be very strong. And normally, the trends are strong on H4 and D1. Sa H1, okay lang. Pero, kita nyo, medyo pumapalya. So, mas maganda kung H4 or D1. You'll get better trades there. Ay, hindi. Makamatay ka dyan, Max Corby. Trend following. Oh. Hindi kaya. You can try it. Demo mo muna. You can try it. Yung ito, ay hindi, yung papadala sa inyo. Sorry, paano i-install? Wala po talaga. Ipapadala sa inyo yan, kayo mag-i-install. Proprietary yan eh. Hindi yan galing MetaTrader, galing Tradepedia yan. Alright. So that's your Avramis River indicator. Now, to augment that a little bit more, no, to make it even better, ang suggestion ko is to learn a little bit of candlestick price action. Kasi once price enters that blue river, hindi tayo automatic buy or sell. Mas maganda po kung may mga candlestick confirmations that would tell you the market really is bullish or if it's bearish. No? So I'm gonna show you some confirmations that you can use. And then later on, you can research more kasi ang daming mga ano dyan eh. Ang daming mga indicators, maraming mga patterns na pwede kayong gamitin eh. Ayan. So nakikita nyo, di ba? It's used as a support or resistance kasi bumabalik yung price dun sa Blue River. Same thing that we talked about. I'm gonna move this a little bit forward. Ayan, candlestick formations. So here are some formations that I would suggest. By the way, for those who are not yet very familiar with candlesticks, I suggest that you attend our webinar on Thursday, 7 p.m. Ituturo natin yung candlesticks. No? Ngayon kasi wala tayong masyadong time to cover it. But I'm gonna show you some patterns that you can already use. Maybe 6 patterns, I think. So, pag nakita kayo ng ganyan, bullish engulfing candle, while the market is in an uptrend, tapos sakto nakita nyo nasa Blue River, tapos ganyan yung itsura ng candlestick. That's called the bullish engulfing candle. Your first candle is a red candle, tapos yung second candle, it's a green candle, tapos pansin mo parang kinain niya yung una. No? Kaya siya engulfing. Okay? The first one is eaten by the second one, meaning yan, paakyat yung market. Okay? So that could be a good confirmation. A piercing pattern would be bearish yung unang candlestick, yung second candlestick goes a little lower, but goes back up and closes more than 50% of the first candlestick's body. Okay? That's a piercing pattern. Again, pwede kang mag-buy after mo makakita niyan. Your morning star looks something like this. Market comes down, stays a little bit there, and then comes back up. Pag akyat niya, it should be more than 50% of the first candlestick's body. That would be a valid morning star. Okay, maganda. Papadala ko sa inyo ito. On the other side of things, no, baliktarin nyo lahat ng natin. This is a bearish engulfing candle. Your first candle is being eaten